So you want to write an email pitch for a journalist. Perhaps you've got a book coming out, a product or a service that you want to launch, or something else that you want to shout about. But first things first, what exactly is an email pitch? A pitch is a short email that you send to a journalist which outlines your idea for a story. But before you write a pitch to a journalist, make sure that you research the publication or programme that you'd like to be featured in and just check that they do actually cover the topic that you're proposing. Otherwise, it could be a big waste of time for everybody involved. So let's have a look at how to put an email pitch together. The first thing that you need is a great email subject header, because most journalists get hundreds of pitches every single day. So if you want yours to actually get opened, then it does need to have a great subject header. So let's say that you're just about to launch a range of surfwear, and your range happens to include the world's first disposable wetsuit. It's tempting to get clever and write something like this. But this will mean nothing to a busy journalist. So if your story is about the world's first disposable wetsuit, then that's exactly what your subject header needs to say. Next, you need to write a compelling first line of your email pitch. And if you don't nail your story in the first line, then there's a good chance the journalist won't even read it. Unless you know the journalist, no need to bother with niceties. Just get straight to the point. You can give a bit more detail in your next 2 or 3 paragraphs, but I wouldn't make your overall pitch longer than that. If the journalist wants more detail, they can always ask for it. Remember to keep your writing informal, almost as if you're writing to a friend. Unless your biography is absolutely integral to the story, so say for example you're an anti-smoking campaigner who's just launched a brand of cigarettes, then I would leave your biography to the end. I'd recommend adding an About Me section at the end of your pitch just before you sign off. This is where you can add all the important stuff like your website address, your phone number, and if you've got any photos. And by the way, a great photo can really sell a story. Just don't send journalists big attachments, because otherwise they can get a bit narky. That's all for today, but if you'd like to learn more about how to promote your business in the media, you may want to get hold of a copy of my book, Your Press Release is Breaking My Heart.